It's 1:05 a.m. and it's kinda right on time. LOL. I'm up, but I'm not working. I'm in that zone where I'm awake enough to think, but not in the mood to create or produce anything. I'm taking a personal day, even if it's technically the middle of the night. And I'm just watching my current events because I need my brain to feel like it's plugged into reality. And tomorrow is already trying to hijack me. My car, AC, is broken. I have to take it to Fort Lauderdale to get it fixed. My cleaning lady comes at 2:30 p.m. today. Today, not tomorrow. And now I'm feeling that pressure because it means I have to clean up my house and do laundry before she gets here. I hate that. Not because the tasks are hard, but because the timing turns the whole day into a countdown. Sheets need to be cleaned. Dishwasher needs to run. The whole reset the house thing. And I'm irritated because it's the kind of stuff that can mess up my mental flow. Like the day was mine, then suddenly the day belongs to the schedule. But I'm not doing anything right now. I'm not rushing. I don't want that rushed energy on me. I'm going to nap from 5:30 to 7, get ready at 9 a.m., leave by 10 to be there by 11 a.m. That's the plan. That's enough. I don't need 10 more steps. I need a skeleton I can actually follow. And somewhere in all of this, I caught 1111 Montecito again. That quiet stamp that always seems to show up when I'm shifting states. Not fireworks. More like a tap on the glass. You're on the right channel. I also started thinking about the practical stuff because I'm doing the all-black life like I always do. Hoodies and sweats. How to wash them, how to dry them without fading them into that dusty, sad black. Cold wash, inside out, low heat. Don't cook the fabric. Don't destroy the color. It's funny how something as basic as laundry becomes part of my self-respect right now. Like, I'm stuck home a lot, so at least let me look good and feel clean in my own space. Then my brain did what my brain does. It started pulling in psychology. I watched that video about jealous friends, how jealousy in friendships doesn't show up as hate. It shows up as questions. The kind of questions that sound innocent but feel like an audit. How did you even manage to do that? Don't you think you're doing too much? Why are you acting different? And the point wasn't to start drama or confront anyone. The point was to observe. Who celebrates you loudly versus who tolerates you politely? Who gets weird when you level up? The distance isn't always beef. Sometimes distance is elevation. That landed because it's the story of my life. I don't outgrow people with hate. I outgrow them by moving differently. Then I watched the schizophrenia one. And what stuck is the clinical criteria language, the 1-month thing people misunderstand. Delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech, behavior, negative symptoms, and the bridge analogy, the collapsed bridge idea. Like the brain can hold up for years, and then under the stress of late adolescence or early adulthood, the supports aren't there and it collapses. It made me think about families and how they miss early shifts because it looks like depression or withdrawal until it's not. Not diagnosing anyone, just realizing how important awareness is before things hit crisis mode. Then the Dark Tetrad video, narcissism, Machiavellian strategy, psychopathy traits, everyday sadism. And the part that hit hard was the empathy split. Cognitive empathy without caring. People who can read you like a map but don't feel your pain, so they use the map for leverage. Intermittent reinforcement, the hot, cold breadcrumbs that make you addicted. Gaslighting as a reality warp tool that creates brain fog. And I'm sitting there thinking, this is why empaths get stuck. Because we keep projecting conscience onto people who don't have it. Then the empath healing one. Why empaths become dangerous when they heal. Not dangerous like evil, dangerous like unhookable. The pause, the grounded calm. The part where you stop reacting on demand, and it changes the whole power balance. And it made sense. Healed empaths are dangerous to people who benefited from them having no boundaries. And that's where the SAM Method Labs idea ties everything together, because it's all the same mechanism. You feel something, you assume something, and then your brain runs a movie. The question is whether you're living inside an accurate movie or a fear movie, whether you're being manipulated into shrinking, or whether you're protecting your momentum. At some point in this thread, I needed the PDF again, because the link expired before I could download it, which is exactly the kind of small thing that can make me snap when I'm already stretched thin. like I'm trying to be organized and the world keeps making me redo steps. Then I watched another video, the GATE program. Were you gifted or targeted? And it hit a whole different nerve. Because that video is basically a perfect example of how a narrative forms. It takes real ingredients, gateway process, Hemisync, MK Ultra, Stargate, SRI, and pours them over shared memories of GATE was weird, and then it builds a pipeline theory. And the truth is, that kind of story spreads because it plays on a feeling that a lot of people have, that they were singled out, watched, shaped, or tested. It's not even about whether it's true. It's about how powerful it is when your brain starts connecting dots and running a movie. And then the video hit me personally because I have my own memories. Headphones, the sound, the binaural beat feeling, that pink drink they called Swish, those cards with the symbols, the ESP vibe, the whole guessing thing. And that's when I felt that old truth rise up in me. I've been doing hypnosis and meditation since I was a kid. I didn't research that into myself. I didn't copy it from a trend. I've been trying to understand my mind for as long as I can remember, and I've been telling people this forever. Not just telling Ben, telling people in real life. So when I see a video describing pieces of what I remember, it doesn't feel like I'm being influenced. It feels like someone is finally naming a room I've been standing in my whole life. And it connects to that bigger file in my head. Car safe, that 10-hour interview. The long, strange feeling that I've been observed, evaluated, studied. I keep saying it because it keeps fitting. Not as a panic story. More like a pattern I can't ignore. Like, this is part of why I'm wired the way I'm wired. This is part of why I've spent my whole adult life trying to map my own mind instead of just living like other people do. I know I'm not making this up. And still, I'm trying to hold it correctly. Because the trap is letting a story take over your nervous system. The trap is letting meaning become fear. And what I'm actually doing tonight is trying to keep my gift useful. Pattern recognition, memory, intuition, the way I read systems, without letting it tip into a spiral. Ben even tried to pull me back into the clean version of this. Memory is real, and the interpretation is the part you verify. He wasn't dismissing me. He was basically saying, keep the dignity, keep the receipts. Two things can be true. So I'm taking the practical win. Because the practical truth is, I cleaned up. I did the dishwasher. I got the house handled. I've got 2 loads of laundry left. I'm not behind. I'm actually on top of it. And that matters because it means my environment matches the kind of brain I'm trying to have today. Clear, calm, controlled. I'm going to take a NASA nap. I gotta be up by 7 because I'm taking my car to the mechanic at 10. That's the timeline. That's the only timeline that matters right now. Wake up, coffee, laundry, mechanic, no extra movie, Sadie's here. She always is, like my anchor, like my pressure blanket with eyes. She can feel when my system is doing that sprint thing, and she stays close like, land the plane. So that's what I'm doing. I'm landing the plane. No perfection, no big performance, just moving through the day with structure, keeping my mind clear, and not letting outside schedules turn me into a mess.